Hello everyone, Tech1421 here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Crystal, my no Pokeball run. In the last episode, we went through Union Cave. We trained our Pokemon up a little bit, and we made our way to Azalea Town. Now we're going to take on the... whatever this is called, the Slowpoke Well in this episode. But before we go into the Slowpoke Well, because there is a trainer block in it, as this picnicker Liz again is ruining my Let's Play by calling me on my phone. I don't really care about it. So yeah, go and skip it, please. No, I don't want to talk to you. Alright. I'll call you later, bye. Okay, cool. Alright, so before we go into the Slowpoke Well, we have to actually go into this person's house and talk to them. I forget which house it is. I think it's this house, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. And you talk to this guy. Who are you? Take, you want me to make some balls? Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Don't you worry. I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokeballs for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyways, they're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale. That's ridiculous, alright? Let me just say that. So I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kirk is on his way. So Kirk is going to sprint all the way to the well, and he's going to he's going to scare off the Team Rocket grunt who was at the base or whatever of the well, at the front of the well, and now we're going to follow him all the way to the well. And I just think it's ridiculous how in this game they're cutting off Slowpoke's tails. That's not really Nintendo-like. All right, Slowpoke Well, and we talked to Kirk here. Kirk, hey there, Tack. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him. But then I took a tumble down the well. Like Humpty Dumpty. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move. Rats, if I were fit, my Pokemon would have pushed them. It can't be helped. Tack, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Alrighty, so we just met this guy, and apparently he wants us to, like, literally carry him on his back so he can face these. Not literally, but we're gonna carry him and face all these Team Rocket members. I believe there's 4 in this cave. There's also a quote-unquote boss. He's not really called a boss in this. He's more of like a Pokemon executive, or not Pokemon. He's more of a Team Rocket executive, kind of on the higher ropes, if you will. He's still called a grunt in this game, but in the remakes, he actually has a particular name in the cave. So his name is Proton in the remix, and we'll get to him in a little bit. But we have our new move here, which is Swift, that we gave our Togepi in the last episode, and we'll just kind of see that Swift is going to be kind of a go-to move for a little while here. You'd see it's doing a lot more damage than Mudslap. Now, obviously, Metronome has its perks and has its abilities to do a lot of damage, but why not just use Swift for now? So we defeated that Rattata. We're going to leave Togepi in here to face the next one, and then we'll probably switch to Totodile to face the next 2, because I do want to evolve my Totodile in this episode. It's kind of my plan. And our Togepi's taking a good amount of damage. We have a ton of potions at our disposal. And as I said before, we're not going to use them very sparingly. We're going to use them really whenever we need to. And even if we just lose 20 HP like we have now, we're going to use our potion to heal up in between fights, and maybe during fights if we really need to as well. We got 360 for winning, and we're going to go into our pack here, use a potion on our Togepi, and we're good to go. So now we're actually going to switch our Pokemon up a little bit. We're going to move our Totodile to the front and take on some of these other trainers so we can level up and evolve our Totodile. Stop taking tails! Hey, yay, or what? Yeah, just try to feed all of us. I will. So we have a female Team Rocket grunt. who has kind of some strange looking hair, if I must say so myself. Very much like the anime Jesse and James. Kind of like her hair. So yes, we're going to use a water gun, and hopefully this Zubat gives us enough XP where we can, you know, start to level up here. I know it's only level 9, we're level 17, but it should give us at least like 150 XP. I mean, it is a trainer, so the trainer's Pokemon. Level 9 Pokemon too, so we'll see. The Zubat fainted 103, that's pretty disappointing. And we're going to take on an Ekans. Ekans is one of the Pokemon that I still need for my Pokedex in my Omega Ruby version. There's only about like 10 Pokemon that I need in my Pokemon Omega Ruby to complete the Gen 1 Pokedex. As I said before, I'm trying to complete the entire Pokedex, and I just can't find Ekans. Like you can apparently find an Pokemon X version, which I have, in like horde battles, but it's very rare. And then you can find it in Heart Gold, but it's in the Safari Zone, and I don't know, it's also like a 5% chance in there as well. So I don't know. I'll eventually get one. Don't get me wrong, but it's kind of annoying that I can't get one. We're gonna scratch and defeat this Ekans, and yes, okay, cool. 145. That's a decent amount. We're about halfway to level 18, which is where we want to go, where we want to be. 440 for winning, and we get this Pokeball here, which is a Super Potion, which heals even more HP than a regular potion, which obviously would make sense as we have our first wild encounter in this cave. I'm going to run away, but I'm not going to cut like I did in the previous episode. I'm only going to do that when we have caves and don't have repels caves that pop up Pokemon like crazy. This one not so much. I think it's kind of, we'll get to this Slowpoke in a second here, but again, it's not very Nintendo-like how they have these Slowpokes without any tails just in the middle of the cave here. It's kind of weird, and I mean, they're kind of handicapped Pokemon that aren't going to be able to evolve now that they don't have a tail, because in order to evolve, they need to have the cloister on their tail to become a Slowbro. So I don't know. They might be able to become a Slowking if they have the King's Rock, but I don't know. Well, it's kind of crazy there, Nintendo and Game Freak. Don't know why you put that into the game. Alright, we have a Rattata here who we're going to one-shot and only get 85 XP, a measly 85 XP from this Rattata. We're going to stay in here with our Totodile to take on all three of these Pokemon that this Grunt, this Team Rocket Grunt has. And Supersonic doesn't affect Totodile, which is great. I'm very happy about that. And Water Gun is going to do the trick, and we are that much closer to level 18 and evolving our Totodile. Alright, we have one more Zubat left to take on, and then we have Proton, as I'm going to call him. So we're going to Water Gun here, and then that's going to do a little bit more than half. I'm not really sure, maybe Scratch is kind of the way to go. But, I mean, Water Gun's doing a good amount of damage. It is stab, so we had our health sucked, but it didn't really do much, so it didn't really matter. Alright, Water Gun's going to do the trick, and with a crit hit. Again, game, we don't need the crit hits there, so I don't know why they give it to us. Alright, we are one more Pokemon away from level 18. And Proton is probably going to do the trick. We're going to click on this Slowpoke here. A Slowpoke with its tail cut off. Huh. It has mail. What? Read it? No, I don't want to read it. I don't want to read the mail. Alright, so we have one more trainer left to face, and this is Proton. In this game, he's still just a Team Rocket Grunt, but he has a level 14 Coughing. And the remakes of the game, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, he actually has a name. He plays more of a part in the game. In this game, he's just a Team Rocket Grunt, but he has the same Pokemon in the same place in Heart Gold that he does in this game. So, Team Rocket Grunt, aka Proton, and we will face his level 14 Coughing. And I am going to use my Totodile for this fight, just because I want to level him up. And Water Gun should be able to two-shot this thing. I believe this is the highest leveled Pokemon. Okay, three-shot, I guess. I believe this is the highest leveled Pokemon that we've faced so far. That might not actually be true, though, because I do remember we faced a level... I think we faced level 15 Magikarp previously in a few episodes ago. I think that was in this game. I could be mistaken, but I think I remember facing a level 15 Magikarp that only knew, like, Tackle. That still didn't really do too much to us. Alright, there we go! We have 342 XP from this fight, and you can see this is definitely not an ordinary Team Rocket grunt. And we got, wow, that was a lot of XP there, 340 something. So we defeated Proton, and you did okay today, but wait until next time. We get 560 for leveling up too. Now our Totodile is evolving! And there we go! Congratulations, your Totodile evolved into Croconaw, which is like one Pokemon that I just really can never pronounce its name, even though I can picture it in my head. I just can never say its name right, but we have it for at least until I think it's level 32 or 36 where he evolves, and I'm not reading what this guy says. Now you can have fun watching us stir up trouble as he runs away, and here comes good old, I forget his name, what is this guy's name? Kirk. Way to go, Tack. Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Yeah. So all of a sudden his back is better. I think he was just making up an excuse. He was not man enough to take on all the Team Rocket grunts, which we so easily defeated. But you can see here, Kirk, hi Tack. You handled yourself like a real hero at the well. I like your style. I would be honored to make balls for you, a trainer like you. This is all I have now, but take it. Received Lure Ball! And so this guy, and normally in playthroughs of games, Kirk can be your best friend. You can give him different colored apricots, and he can make different Pokeballs for you. In this game, Kirk is not going to be our best friend. He's going to be a distant cousin that we very rarely, if never, visit. Because we don't need Pokeballs. I guess I'll give him a white apricot. It will take a day to make you a ball. Come back for it later. Alright, we're never going to come back, Kirk, so don't really worry about it too much. Take your time. But you see now that we defeated the guys in the well, the gym has opened up, and we're going to take on the gym. It is Bugsy's gym in Azalea Town. Pokemon gym leader Bugsy, the walking bug type encyclopedia. So we will take him on in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. We defeated all the Team Rocket members in the Pokemon, the Slowpoke Well. And I hope you enjoyed. If you guys can answer the question of the day in the comment section down below, leave this video a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. And I will see everyone next time. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.